Hello and welcome to JMD. How are y'all doing today? We are back in it today to do another Band-Maid. I'm enjoying these. I thoroughly are. I thoroughly am. Thoroughly are. And uh, it's been really interesting, going down. Um, Doing each song and learning more about the band. Fans, y'all are fantastic. Y'all really are. Giving me plenty of information about them. Very, uh, very, just like most fans, just very uh adamant about how good they are and your love and support for them and everything. It's just really awesome. Um, Much like the love and support you see for most bands, but or well, you know most relatively good bands, anyways. Well, I mean, there's every band can have a pretty strong uh, support, I guess. So, but yeah, thank you very much. But before we get to it, please consider subscribing, like, comment, all that good stuff, and consider checking out my other channels over here. We have the JMDPLAY is my video game channel, ClearTalks, where we kind of get into subjects and stuff around politics, religion, stuff like that, and then also I do movie and TV reviews and stuff like that. There, it's just kind of a mixed bag, sort of, that doesn't have to do with games or music. um, and then of course Discord is right there. Also, if you want to get into that, the one-time donation, you can click on that, or use your phone or whatever to scan there. And then if you want to get on Patreon and do a subscription, that's fine too. No, no pressure for any of that. $3 on that. At the lowest tiers are $3. So yeah, that would be great. Like I said, no pressure. You don't have to. You're perfectly fine with just watching and liking and all that good stuff. Anything that you are willing to do to helps me out tremendously. So thank you very much. Anyways, all right, let's get to this. We are doing Freedom, the official live video. I've been told that there was a drum solo in this, although it's been pretty much like, I guess it pretty much said that it wasn't like any kind of major technical solo, that it was just sort of I don't know. We'll see. It's a solo is still solo. It's still fun. It gives the drummer, or any instrument for that matter, a space to just have fun and show off a little skill. Doesn't always have to be over the top or anything, but and a lot of times, I mean, the more simpler ones arguably can be better anyways. So let's get to it. Oh, unavailable.
Take
Okay, I don't know if we are about to get to that solo or not, but so far, just on the song in general, good, pretty good song so far. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, this was like 4 years ago. Unfortunately, there's no like closed captioning for it, so I can't really follow the words. But, uh, but the song is good. I mean, it's just pretty straightforward so far. Musically, is um, bass is predominant right now as far as like any sort of you know fancy work, if you want to say, but most of it's just pretty straightforward. But the bass is kind of standing out for the most part right now. Um, uh, and But yeah, it's plenty of energy. Um, Good song so far, but let's see what's going forward. Okay. All right. Let's go back. Let's go back. Um, I mean, yeah, it's nothing like too per se like uh crazy or anything. It's just really a bunch of tom bass rolls. For the most part. I mean, she does get um a little spice in there one part, but it's still a fun. It's just it comes off. It's like one of those solos that you're really just trying to engage the audience. And honestly, with most audiences, just you don't really have to do a lot. I mean, the average. Well, I don't know. Maybe not particularly for this band. I don't know. I hate to be too generalized, but I mean the average listener, the average even concert goer, or whatever, is not crazy astute in uh, musical like skill or anything. You can really just any kind of just playful work on any instrument really can drive uh, an audience to uh, energy, cheer, to see to feel like they're being given something special. You know what I mean? I mean that's the idea really in a solo, for the most part, especially like a singled out solo like this is, where everybody else has dropped out and it's just solely her and she's being spotlighted. And it's something that's being presented to them for fun. You don't get in the song regularly, I'm sure. So and they find that this song, particularly in this spot, gives a good placement for that. So it doesn't take a whole lot really though to to engage the crowd and give them that like special one-on-one fun, connection. But it was a still pretty good, pretty good solo even for, it wasn't like, it wasn't not, skillful. It wasn't, or even technical, because it kind, to some degree it was. I'm pretty sure she could do a lot more. I mean, clearly, but she was just really just trying to have fun. That's what it's felt like in this. Not that she was trying to do some fancy technical, like, wild, whatever, feels and or any kind of like alternate rhythms or something, or crazy accenting or anything. Like, it's just pretty much straightforward, but still interesting. I want to listen to it again though. Yeah, that little section right there, right as she comes off of the right there, um, where she's doing the snare rolls into the cymbals, uh, and then she does kind of like this, where she's uh, driving the snare, comes through the hi-hat, and then toms back to the snare, then to, like, there's this rhythm that she's going back and forth. um that I mean, there is technicality in that there's, certainly, um it's a rudiment control, that she, I'm sure, has perfectly placed, or knows what she's doing, or has decidedly, you know to do. I mean, this could be to some degree off the cuff. It could, it's not, she, or at least she probably to some degree has some baseline, like, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But even within like that setup that you've maybe pre-decided on, you can still have, in the moment, you can still decide to swap something, or, you know, uh, or even add something or whatever, just to add a little taste here or whatever, or accent there, just to, but yeah, I'm sure there's some base to this that she's like already practiced through, and like, I'm gonna do this and do that, and we're not, but they're also always in the moment, you know, and that's for even throughout the song in general. You can, in certain moments, a drummer can, ad lib or whatever in any way they want to, really. um if it's just to add a little extra here for fun, the crowd may notice it, they may not, but you do it uh for fun or whatever. That's the freedom of playing live. um so, and sometimes you may even do it to cover up something, maybe for some reason you're not feeling a particular section, like something's off, and you're just doing something to fill that space, or to, or to tight, like, you know make an adjustment, uh to get back in order, whatever the case, or whatever, or just to try to cover it up. There's things you can do, you know uh anyway, that's getting off topic though. But as far as this this section out here though is interesting. I mean, she's staying with that, boom, boom, boom. It's kind of like a 4/4, just sort of boom, 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 boom. That's the bass. That's the bass, bass, right? The beat, uh, platform. She's going with all of this and just filling in from there. A lot of that was just snare and double bass to the cymbals, It's just, good. It's fun, playful, not too technical, but still. She likes to do a lot of just single stroke rolls, which sound, you know, good when placed right, which she does. So we got a little guitar solo there too. I was zoned out, still thinking and listening to her drums. I didn't even really focus in that there's this massive guitar solo going on here too. Hold on. See right there, you know, they're having their back and forth, you know, kind of like, you know, in the previous video where the bass and the guitar is just going back and forth. They're doing the same thing here, but they're doing it back and forth with the drummer, right? The bass and guitar are going back and forth, trading off with the drummer, right? So they do that a little bit. That's fun. You know, that you know, it's playful, gets the crowd. It's something else that just gets the crowd going. I don't know if that's like that's literally in the song too. Maybe it is. Maybe I don't know. I don't know the regular song outside of being live, but then they go right back into a steady, you know, the drummer goes back into a steady Akane, whatever, goes back into a just straightforward drum beat groove and allows then the guitars to do her thing. That's really good. It's interesting. And I don't know if this is just, maybe they have some sort of metronome or something going in the background. Because I was, this is what I was thinking at first. When we first started, it sounded, it was like this, like that, like it's keeping a like that. And I was thinking, or yeah, and I was thinking that she was doing that on the hi-hat at first, like through the verses or the chorus, one or the other. And I thought she was like doing a roll on the hi-hat, and then like, but then when every time it showed her, it was showing her just single stroking the hi-hat or even open, but I could still hear up underneath, like there was this going on. So they might have some sort of metronome or something going up underneath everything to try to help them keep time or whatever, that for some reason is bleeding through the audio. It shouldn't be, unless there's something else that I'm just hearing and not realizing what it is. But like right there, unless there's some sort of, I don't know, because right there she's clicking, you know, the sticks together. There should be no, I mean, well, she could be doing it with her foot. That's kind of silly on my part, but I don't know. can't see. Maybe she is. Maybe she is keeping it with the hi-hat. It's a nice bouncy beat there, right? All right. Woo! Okay, I thought there was gonna be something else right there, but all right, cool. That was good. Yeah, I enjoyed the solo, both the drum and guitar solo. I think they were both really good. Um, and yeah, not well. The guitar was fairly technical, but um, uh, yeah, I mean the drum wasn't like over the top or anything, but it was still a fun, like I said, crowd engaging type of solo. It's just fun bass beat, boom 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 boom, and then just a lot of filling off of that, um, rolling and bass snare. Uh, um, Trading off in between. It's a nice little tasteful drum solo. It was good though. It was good though. And the song and overall was really good. Like I said, nice bounce to the chorus and stuff. And the bass was still. I mean, you could just hear. It's like that bass is just she's just like just going all through there. She's just all over that bass. But yeah, I really really like what I'm hearing from them. Live concert sounds like it would be a blast with them. And yeah, I enjoyed it. What other? I guess I could look at what I've um, previously got from y'all, but I guess let me know some more songs, something maybe next. What's the most popular one next that I should check out or something like that. Uh, and yeah, that was cool. Thank you very much for that suggestion, and we'll continue. I'm gonna continue at least doing, maybe going down the list. I might just do some random ones or something, but unless you give me like, the next favored song or something, um, and I'll try to look through what y'all have suggested so far, along with what you might suggest on this one, and just pick like what's the most suggested. Maybe that's what I'll do. But yeah, thank you very much, and again, consider subscribing, like, share, all that good stuff, and check out my other channels. That would be very grateful, and subscribe to them as well. If you check them out and like what you see. But otherwise, thank you very much, and until next time, drum on, y'all. Peace. I'm out.